Let the freak speak!
And we're back with another episode of Let the Freak Speak. I'm your host, Nicholas Valenzuela, and I got the other host, 50-50, which he says 70-30 at times.
60-40 recently.
Nathaniel Lopez.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to America's least favorite podcast. We're taking the counterculture to new lows, winging it harder than ever. Masters of absurdity, morons of absurdity, masters of obscurity. Always get that one wrong.
Today on today's episode, we won't go over what we're going to do because we're not sure how funny or how interesting this podcast is.
We don't care. We're just going to talk.
Yeah,
we're just here to talk to you, baby, listener. Yeah. Whoever's listening to this
Can
episode.
we spend a whole episode talking to them?
Can we spend a whole episode talking to them?
Audience.
I mean...
Without getting any, answers, but we can ask questions the whole time.
What is this, like Dora? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, damn, I can't believe everybody that was watching the episode they all agreed that, something bad wasn't bad. I don't want to say anything in the first fucking couple of minutes of the podcast. They're like, yeah, they were talking about how this isn't real. This historical tragedy didn't really happen.
Well, we got yesterday.
P. Diddy in the house.
We had fun yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Yesterday we went to a local smoking event, the Smoking Social at Fat Flavors in Salmonwell, Arizona.
There was a cop at the high school parking lot.
Yeah, the cop was lurking. Damn fucking...
I didn't get no DUI.
County cop. No. He was lurking, though. I knew that was going to happen, too. I was surprised that there wasn't... actually... I'm
surprised there wasn't 3 cops.
Whenever we left, you know how I saw you go up my street, go up 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, just gave away my address. No, so I went all the way along, all the way through the parking lot to the very end, where Minute Market used to be.
Yeah,
and there were just 2 cops sitting underneath the gas station. The
old
gas station. And I was just like, son of a bitch.
I saw that too.
I just drove right into him.
Yeah, I saw that too. You were right behind me the whole time.
Yeah, on the way out.
Who's that guy? It's like, who's this guy following me?
Not a cop.
I thought it was a cop.
Yeah.
You drive like a cop.
I do. I'm fiercely and careless about everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the Smoking Social. Pretty cool time at Fat Flavors. Smoked a lot.
Yeah. Not a lot of people had a lot.
No, everybody came expecting stuff.
Which is, this is how these events go. The ones I've been to, they're always like that. There's been the illegal ones though. People when marijuana wasn't legal yet.
Yeah.
When I went to those sessions, everyone brought something.
Yeah.
But now people are
expecting free stuff from vendors and all that.
When things became legal, I guess people just want them free.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense.
Which I understand. Legalize free weed. I get that.
Yeah, give weed for free.
Mm-hmm. Legalize free weed.
Legalize free weed. It should be a government assistance.
Yeah.
To where you get free weed.
And if you want weed, you can grow as much as you want.
You can, actually.
I can get it why there's government restraint on it, because you don't want people overwatering their plants and having a bunch of plants.
Yeah, I mean...
But you can take away that black market if people...
So here's the thing, though. Mm-hmm. Sure, you don't want people watering their marijuana plants all the time because you don't want them growing giant fields or their whole yard full of marijuana because you say that they're going to be watering their plants all the time.
Yeah.
But that doesn't stop them from growing fucking tomatoes or...
That's true.
Or any other, or even just succulents, flowers,
That's why it would take the black market away if you made it legal for everyone to do that, because then the people who can just do that,
exactly,
would just be
I mean, who knows?
Or everyone just have one plant.
It's possible that in the future, with the water wars that are apparently going to be coming up, and we might see in our lifetime.
Dude. Yeah, they're selling water right now. It's fucking weird. It's weird how much water is. Like $11 for water of like purified fucking liquid death for like 6 case of tall boys. It doesn't make sense to me really.
It's a 12-pack and it's 14. It's like $15.
I don't really get that though.
The thing is it's like really quality water.
See, that doesn't make any sense. But I get it. Like clean water is clean water. Well, like that's cool.
But it's about where you get your water from, where you source your water from. You know.
I get that. But like, isn't that like a bad way to objectify people? By having like,
no, it's bad for people that don't have money and want good quality water.
Yeah.
Because you think that the water that you're buying at fucking the dollar store is like the best quality water you can get. It's probably standard enough to where it's just getting by to sell to humans.
Yeah, to get like hydration
exactly
to the body. Yeah.
And there's some that don't even rehydrate you, you know.
Yeah. Dasani.
Like spring water and shit like that. Or not spring water, distilled water.
They come after us.
Yeah.
We're talking about the big water comes after us. See, because I don't know, I really feel like the world is still recycling its water, and that
we have
that kind of just happens. I don't know about like weather disasters. I don't know anything. You know, all I know is that they happen, and as erratic as they are, you know, I can only assume that the world's just doing what it does with nature. So I don't really know. People are saying different. I guess that's true, and I see it because, you know, what's not to see? There's a bunch of pollution and dirty water around the world. But I don't know. Objectifying people to like, just like water in general is pretty weird.
Oh, like subjecting people to buying water, like purchasing water.
Yeah, it's very weird because I don't know if I feel like it's very manageable in the way the world's still recycling its water healthy and like we're not really losing that. Then isn't that like, you know,
I mean, I feel like
just like a propaganda flaw.
Well, I feel like
without sounding too crazy. I'm just wondering.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not.
I just feel it's weird to be selling. Well, I was looking at I was like, fuck, why is this?
I feel you though, but we're selling stuff. The water companies, we got water companies. They regulate our water and our distribution. And really, are we paying for? Excuse me. Are we paying for them to purify our water and give it to us in a way that we don't have to leave?
Yeah, true.
Or are we paying for the water itself? I think we're actually paying for the water itself per gallon.
I think we are paying the water for itself.
But that's
the work that they have to do to keep the water flowing.
Or are they just charging us per gallon of water, but then we're like the service that we're paying for is just them doing everything to
how
make
much
that
of those
water usable?
That water you pay for is actually going into the jobs that are helping the people also be able to run the water management and be able to get the materials to fix these things. So I can understand that.
It's interesting.
And that does work, but man, is there another way to get that money without everyone paying for water?
Yeah, taxes.
Because sometimes
just water tax.
Because sometimes water is expensive for just the average person. That's pretty strange, right? Like we subject people to that manner of living. That they have to.
We could talk about power being the same way, especially during the summer.
I don't know, but I feel like power is a necessity because people went a long time without power.
You feel like it isn't a necessity?
Yeah.
I think it is in today's day and age. People are considering cell phones a necessity nowadays.
I don't know. Like people can still get by without the use of electricity.
Yeah, but in Arizona during the summer, it's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, you're right. You'd have to live in the mountains.
But not even that, it's just the fact that, you got people paying like over thousands of dollars every month.
But isn't that why you live near the water if you're going to do that?
Do what?
Live without electricity.
Yeah, you want to
live
in
Arizona.
You want to live in a cooler place that temperatures are more tolerable.
So if the fucking what do you call it wasn't happening, the
drought.
No, the dam wasn't up.
Okay,
there'd be water through here.
Yeah. Well, they dammed it up.
Yep.
And
so why did they, subject us to such water standards?
Aren't they using the water for power? Because doesn't the water generate power for them? The dam somehow does something like that.
That's cool. I guess so.
I don't know the history of
Probably.
it.
Maybe. It sounds like an old way to do
We're just
it.
a bunch of damn fucking. We were talking about how we went to a smoking event, and now we're talking about just like our. Not even like we're just kind of asking questions about water. We're not even like we're like these are questions, and this could possibly be.
You're right. I don't think anyone can answer this question.
I mean,
it's a good thought.
People could answer this question. Yeah. There are people that study this stuff.
I guess I just want it to be solved. I
would like someone to just explain it to me.
I would just want someone to never say again, like, oh, they shut off my water.
Because I didn't pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool to be like, yeah, middle of the winter, they shut off my gas. Couldn't pay for it.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but do we... man.
Yeah, you're starting to think a little red here.
Yeah.
And not red as in red or blue, just red as in...
I know. The axe and sickle. Or hammer and sickle?
Hammer and sickle.
Hammer and sickle.
And that's already going to get us flagged right there.
That's
cool. Like, that's a hot word right there.
I'm not trying to be as extreme as that.
Or a free thinker.
No, because I feel like...
Just do what the government tells you the government's
I don't want people to just give you things. I want there to be like construction of work where you can supply... man, it's still it. It's still it. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, how do you...
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
I mean... Does capitalism work?
No.
Because
we're talking about...
We need super capitalism. We need a buy, sell. That's what everybody on Wall Street thinks will save the world is super capitalism. If we just charged everybody for everything, it's like, yeah, how about instead we do anti-retirement?
Money's cool, I guess.
Like, yeah, I mean,
you can buy stuff.
Love to have some money.
Yeah, buy some stuff.
Yeah, to an extent.
Like
where do you think
just property?
Where do you think you would like? How much money do you think you'd be making to where you would be like, okay, I have enough money and now it's time to just start giving some away?
Yearly or throughout my life?
I guess just like
or monthly.
What point of success? Like, build me the framework to where like. This is how your career went, and then, somehow you have this much money.
How much are house payments for loans?
I don't know. That's how much, like, what kind of house do you think you're going to, like, get yourself?
Okay.
We're talking, like,
this is...
if you become, like a Paul Newman, or, you become, like, a household name. That, or, you just get that money. You make an invention to where, you got money coming in left and right, Yeah. At what point?
Like Bugs Bunny.
At what point are you going to be like, okay, I've got enough. I've got everything. I've got businesses set up.
Okay.
You think Paul Newman did it the right way? Where he just made a company.
See, this is what I need. I need a...
Then donates everything of that company to charity.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Why? What are you going to take when you die?
Because he's already making money from thousands of other different things, and he's like, I could set up this profitable company. They could use my image, make good quality product too. Actually, Newman's Own is fucking
quality products.
Pretty solid.
They're in everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere. Ralph's. They're in Ralph's.
They're in Ralph. They're in your brother Ralph. We gotta get him out of there.
Vons,
Bashes,
Safeway, Target,
probably in fucking Food City too.
Walmart.
Maybe Food City.
Food City.
Are they in Food City?
There's some crazy foods. Albertsons.
How do you feel about Food City?
Haven't been one for years, but that's where my grandma used to normally go for like a lot of groceries.
Okay.
And meats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like Food City. I don't have a problem with it.
Is it good? You like it there?
They're not bad. I mean, they tend to usually be in lower income areas, and sometimes the workers don't seem to give a shit. But, I like the products they have there.
Yeah.
I like the clientele that walks through there.
I do like that.
It feels at home.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes it's just a little dirty. But that's okay.
It's a big place.
Yeah. And like I said, a lot of the times they're in lower economic areas because that's all they can get. And that's what's cool about Food City is Food City goes to these areas so that they can help provide affordable fucking groceries for people.
That's why I don't mind either.
And it's the same. I believe it's owned by the same company that owns Bash's.
Those people can work there for years. Some of those
people
people work,
make careers out of it.
That's why that place is like a standard of like non-cleanliness, like, which isn't too bad. It's just like it doesn't feel any dirtier or any cleaner ever.
Yeah.
Just always feels like it's maintaining this like degree of health
operation.
Yeah, and operations,
Yeah.
and that's fine because those people are gonna stay there until like they retire and
Exactly.
stuff.
The people that are shopping there are gonna shop there.
Yeah,
if they need to. Yeah. Not forever.
Yeah, forever, dude. Some of the
hey, you know what? You're right though.
Yeah.
There's a food city in your area. Why the fuck wouldn't you?
That's
go?
why I like thinking about us as younger, because as younger people, you just like, you think you're going to move so much. You're going to like go everywhere. You do that. And then like eventually some of them just like, they just stick around, they just stay where they are. And that happens to everyone.
Yeah. I feel like you're targeting me.
No.
One time, Andy.
I still imagine you moving around, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
Because young people are like that. They start home still, but they still move around. Like,
no, exactly. You go vacation places and stuff. And, obviously, I don't think this will be...
Stick around,
I don't think this will be the house I live in my whole entire life.
Exactly.
But it's a good start. It's a good place. And
it
would be pretty fucking cool to keep property or like keep homes, instead of being like, all right, I'm moving, I'm selling the house.
Yeah.
Just being like, I'm moving.
Yeah.
What's going on with the house? I'm going to rent it out, or I'm going to, just leave stuff here. And whenever I need to come back down here and to spend some time down here, I have a place to stay.
Exactly.
I've got family like that. They've got property here, they've got a property here, and then they've got a place that they're living right now. It's like, that's pretty fucking cool. Being able to be like, yeah, we go spend our weekends down here sometimes, just go over here, kick it at that old house. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? I hate snowbirds, but I totally understand it.
Yeah.
I would be like reverse snowbirds. Live in Arizona and then just leave during the summer.
It's so hot.
Is that snowbirding it still, or is that heat birding it? We're phoenixing it.
I don't know, dude. It's so hot.
Would you do that? Would you like live in Arizona and then like go to a different state during the summertime? Because
what's a good summer state?
And also, that's like, is it worth that?
Money?
Because snowbirds, they get like 4 or 5 months of winter. Is that right? Does that sound about right? About 4 months. You've got November snowbirds. When do snowbirds usually start rolling in?
They start rolling in like April.
No, they don't roll in April.
Wait, what do you mean snowbirds?
Like when do they start coming to Arizona?
Oh, from the winter.
Yeah, probably
probably
late November, right?
Yeah, November.
Maybe end of October.
October. Some of them, because it starts to get,
depending on where they live. Whenever it starts to get really cold, it starts to get colder.
Yeah,
and then December, fucking Arizona's full of snowbirds.
Yeah,
probably up until end of March, I think. So December. Oh, let's just go with November, December, January, February, March. 5 months.
5 months.
5 months of fucking up our economy for a little bit, and then leaving, and then we're like, oh, now we have to cut down hours really badly because we're not getting as much business. Oh, those houses that you think are abandoned? Oh, dude, at the end of the year, don't worry, you'll see someone living in there.
Yeah, they're pretty nice though.
No,
the houses,
I guess, dude. I'll remember all the houses that they were building around Safeway.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, there's already so many houses in that, like, those neighborhoods that are.
We had a friend who lived in there.
Yeah, exactly. There's hundreds of houses there that are probably up for sale or vacant. And
you want to live in one?
And they're just building more. No, I don't.
You want a pool?
I do. I could get a pool. I could build a pool here.
I want to say 5-bedroom house.
You want a 5-bedroom? Oh, you got a lot of family. That makes sense.
Yeah, I would see. I can partly see some family living with me.
I can see that too.
Yeah,
I was actually going to ask you that. I was like, and you would be like, well, I kind of feel obligated to.
Yeah.
What about would you have a guest house, like a back house?
Yeah, I would hope I'd have a guest house.
So you guys can stay in the fucking guest house.
Yeah, fucking stay in the guest house.
Stay in that guest house.
stay in the guest house.
Yeah.
For the woman who's gonna stay with me.
Yeah, the woman who loves you.
Yeah, and loves my
She must love.
Must love my family.
Exactly. I was gonna say whoever ends up with you has gotta love your family. I just feel like they're gonna have to, or else it's gonna be like either she's gonna change you to where your family's like, oh, Nick's a piece of shit. He changed. He doesn't even fucking let us come over to his house anymore. Either that, or it's gonna be like they're like, oh yeah, she's part of the family.
The only thing I ask for is that I can stand a brother or sister living with me.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
What about their family?
Not if they have like others,
Like
a significant other
and like kids.
No, the kids are fine.
Okay.
Kids are fine.
Okay.
Just the significant other. Because I'm like, dude, go get a house. Like, what do you think I did?
Yeah.
I was like, I got a house.
But what if you really like this guy?
I'd be like, dude, trailer's fine too, man. Like,
he's like, no, not since you were paying me so much money, and then you fired me for stealing.
Not after living here, man. I can't just go to a trailer. They're like, dude,
it's like that guest house though.
I can convince Nina to live in the trailer. I convince any of my sisters.
Why did you just say that? Like that's the person who you're picturing.
Because Nina doesn't have a man right now.
Okay, so she's the only one. She's the only one.
But if my sisters ended up in trailers like Lisa and Jenny,
yeah,
I bet we can convince them to live in a trailer with their men. I'd be like, you don't want to leave them. Do you really want to work with kids? Work with kids? We know plenty of moms who are like that. Working kids. That sounds tough.
They're working as kids or
no, like you might as well have a man who just like fucking you can stay home and feed the kids.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what
if I was a woman, that's how I would do
it. You'd be very traditional.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it traditional.
Why? Because you'd be a bad cook. You'd probably not clean the house. You're just like, the kids didn't die today.
No, I do that.
Like,
that's fair.
You'd be like, the kids didn't die today, and then you just open your legs. It's like, that's how I make myself useful. That's you. That'd be you.
Holy shit, that's crazy. You're right. I want to do stuff.
Yeah.
I want to clean.
Who doesn't want to?
I want to do the yard work.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah. Now I'm doing the yard work.
Yeah, I mean, I do like doing chores around the house. I don't mind.
Yeah, but would you not work?
Like if I had a third day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was whenever I wasn't working, whenever I was waiting for the job that I have now, and I was only doing my newspaper stuff.
Look at this.
I was at home constantly.
Yeah, but look at this.
What?
Look at this room.
I know.
But you only got 2 days off? You need 3 days? Huh?
3 days.
Oh.
Because I don't really, I'm still doing stuff over the fucking weekend.
You'd be opening your legs too.
I would be. That'd be day 3, baby. Day 3 vacation. 3 days off, I could, always, people argue that too.
Yeah.
You need 3 days, one for rest, one for fun, and then one for chores.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because you don't, today I don't want to be doing chores, and we've already cut halfway into the day just being lazy, trying to recover from, having a good time yesterday, which we didn't even like drink or anything.
Yeah.
It's so crazy why we're so goddamn tired.
It was all that marijuana.
Yeah, we did smoke a lot.
It was a lot of marijuana.
Yeah.
And that makes me lazy. When it's a lot.
Yeah, when it's like you're smoking and it's not really doing anything anymore. It's just
it was doing a lot. I was like, if I smoke anymore, I'm gonna get a little queasy.
Yeah, I feel you. Like whenever I woke up this morning, I wasn't really smoking too much, and then like even right now when we were smoking that joint before, the first joint,
yeah,
I hit it once and I was like, all right.
That's why I wanted to eat.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna get stoned.
And then we just got sleepy, got super sleepy.
Oh, that was fine because I slept all weird.
Yeah, you did. You slept on the couch all fucking like. That's what it's like.
And I slept on the couch again.
Well, no, did you fucking? Whenever I was laying down on the couch, you were just sitting in the chair. You're just.
I know.
It's crazy that you could just sit up like that and fall asleep.
I took a lot of practice.
I was laying on the fucking chair like last night. Amara came came and got woke me up.
You looked
And
all crazy. Yeah. And then once you sat back down, you did it again.
Yeah,
in the same spot.
Yeah. I was trying to get comfortable because I didn't want to go to bed because I knew once I went to bed, like I was not gonna wake up and be like, hey, you want to jump your car, Ralph? So I was just like, all right, stay in the living room, and then I can wake you guys up. So and then Nick can take over the couch.
I know I didn't even get to do that.
No, you gotta sleep on the bed though. But the bed wasn't bad, was it?
It just stinks.
Yeah, that room stinks.
Yeah,
there's cat boxes.
I know there's cat boxes. And that's the only.
What do you want me to do?
There's nothing I want you to do. It's just like
honestly, what I should do is I should just get like 2 big cardboard boxes and put them over that so they don't stink really, so that the odor doesn't penetrate too bad, like radiate too bad.
The stink like it will agitate me more than just being uncomfortable.
Yeah. You don't, because then you're gonna just keep smelling it. You're gonna think about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
My house doesn't stink.
No, it doesn't stink. It's just that room because there's litter boxes in it.
Yeah, and
which I understand.
And then my cat went and took a fat shit.
Yeah, and then it took a fat. Then it's really stinking. Now the stink is.
Yeah, the stink's real whenever they do drop fat dukes.
Fat dookies. So the only thing I ask for from my family is that we rotate my mom.
You rotate your mom?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want your mom just living with you?
Yeah, she can get like 10 years and then she has to go live with someone else. And then they get 10 years and then they
even if you're like living high on your horse.
Yeah.
She only gets 10 years. Why wouldn't you just buy her house?
I could do that.
Would you take care of your mom in that way? Like to where like you're the one paying for her bills and
if she's like old.
Okay, so
it's just like,
would you be like
mom?
Would you be like Tom is to Charo? Did you watch that documentary?
I really don't think my mom
would be like that.
Dude, actually that's hard to say, bro. She does like the casino. My mom does like the casino. Oh yeah. She'd probably but she'd be spending, that's the thing, she'd be spending my money. And she wouldn't be like, she'd be winning some, but like, what's she spending it on? More casino time?
Either that or, maybe she starts just buying purses or stuff she likes,
That's true. Yeah.
You don't know what your mom would spend it on if she had that kind of money.
That's true.
Because I don't think your mom thinks about that kind of stuff.
Don't make me seem selfish for not wanting to
I'm not. I'm saying
for taking my mom for so long.
But I'm saying, like, would you be like Tom is to Charo? How she's just like asking him for money. And
yeah, I'd give
I need more.
I would imagine I'm giving everyone money.
Yeah, you'd.
I'd cough up some.
But would you be like, all right, I need you to do stuff for me? Like, would you hire them to be like, all right? I
can't imagine myself doing that.
Here's your official title.
I'm all like, I finally don't make
minimum wage.
Yeah, minimum wage anymore. Here's some extra money that I got because I paid for everything now, and now I just have some cash. I'm like, I got good savings already.
You just got a property, and all your family just lives on your property.
And good savings going around, and you're just like, I got
good investments,
I'll let them know when I don't got the cash.
Would you give them seed money for their businesses if they wanted to start businesses?
No, I have to take like 50% of that.
If you be like, yeah, I'll give you seed money, but 50% of this company.
I'll invest.
You'll invest into it. You won't just give.
I'll double what they match me.
You'll match them.
Yeah. Okay. By double.
You'll double what they have.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I would take it.
But once.
Only once.
Yeah.
One business.
I don't want to do the, hey dude, if
your businesses keep failing, man, I'm losing money.
Yeah,
this is a bad investment on my part.
Like, I'm sorry, you suck at making businesses. Like, I'm not gonna have.
Oh, management.
It takes work. It takes learning.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
You just gotta fail. You gotta keep failing. You gotta learn. I'm learning by my failures. So you're saying like you wouldn't hire one of your brothers to be like a joint roller for you, like Snoop Dogg? They're just constantly rolling joints for you.
Have your.
It's like, yeah, man, dude, I still got joints. All those joints from yesterday.
If I could get them on some type of payroll, I guess.
Yeah,
can you they get checks?
Yes. Yeah, dude. Snoop Dogg does that with like all of his family. They all have like some type of role.
Now you're just making me pay my brothers to hang out with me.
No, because they have a purpose. Like, what if you paid one of them to be your driver? I don't know if you would trust any of them to be your driver.
No,
See, I always think about that.
Okay. It'd be like this. I would. You're right. I wouldn't want them to be my roadies.
Yeah.
No, like my entourage.
You wouldn't want them to be your entourage? No, you'd probably be like,
No, I want I want them to kind of like do at least a few things for me.
okay.
Like get me food,
Like a personal assistant.
roll my joints.
Yeah, okay, personal assistant.
And yeah, personal assistance. But I need them to actually do it.
Well, you would have to pay you'd pay them, and then you'd be like, this is legitimately a job.
I wouldn't want them to be my personal assistants, and then I have a real personal assistant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like your personal assistant is doing stuff for you and your It's like so much for fucking being a personal assistant. He's just like you ask your brother to get you something, and then they ask the personal assistant to get it. It's like, I got it for you though, right?
What about you? What would you do for your family? You got a mom and dad.
I do. I would take care of them.
I can see it.
If I had the money for that, I would, and they would be very resistant about it.
I feel like your dad you'd buy your dad things.
Oh, I buy my dad a truck, a nice truck, like an old school truck.
Yeah.
My mom, I would just
buy Pat a motorcycle.
I'd buy my mom. Yeah, Patrick's got money. That guy, Patrick, can fuck off. He's got money. He's got money, dude.
Give him something. Match him, and then he'll always feel like he has to give you something.
Guess what? I bought you another trailer.
Yeah.
This one you could take places instead of just placing it and living in it.
Cool. No, give him a better trailer.
He's already got a really nice trailer.
Yeah, make it like that. Do that. Make them all sad. Be like, I got you a better trailer.
I got you a Peterbilt truck. I know how much you used to love them when we were little kids.
No. You wouldn't get him anything.
No, I would. I would get him stuff.
Get him,
but it would be more just like little things that are cool. Like, if I could afford like getting him a sick ass lowrider. I want to buy everybody lowriders for some reason.
Dude, that's a good gift.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like an old school lowrider truck for my dad.
Yeah.
Just like a cruising
You know
car,
what would be cool?
Huh?
You built him a garage, like just a unit where you can put a
Honestly, that for all of my siblings, like my dad and my two brothers, that they'd be set. They'd be like, "This is fucking awesome," and then I would just have to buy project cars for them. Yeah. And then my dad would just have to wait till he's retired and be like, "All right, this is what he's doing. He's working. He's working on cars this whole fucking time."
Your dad would probably need like a '70s car though.
Yeah, I'd probably get him a SS Nova.
Yeah.
Just because. And probably be like a 60s version because like that's what he grew up driving around and it'd be a red one.
Yeah, but just a nice one. You think you'd make it lowrider?
No, I would just be like I would try and make it as stock as possible and then just like kind of clean it up and really nice interior.
I want just
it wouldn't be anything like the one he had growing up because the one they had growing up like they were poor, so the windshield wipers didn't work sometimes.
And we're gonna get that Ranger.
Oh, I would love to get a Ranger. I mean, there's
not stock. It's gonna be all brand new. Just looks like a Ranger.
Yeah,
it's all exterior built. Is all Ranger
exterior built out. It's got big ass wheels. It says Lopez on the back.
It's a 4.
It's a monster truck.
It's a 4.
A monster
4
truck.
wheel. It's a monster truck.
No, I would like to get a 4-wheel Ford Ranger. Those ones are nice. Mm-hmm. If I could get a mid-90s. Mid to early 90s Ford Ranger with 4-wheel drive, I'd be fucking so happy. Anybody that loves me, send me links to them that are for sale, and I'll be in debt.
A lowrider would be sick, though.
Yeah. Lowrider, what I would buy my dad.
What'd you buy your mom?
Probably like records and books, and just like maybe make her a nice library. And
a date with all the guys from Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sick concert. I would buy them stuff like to places to go.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's what I would mostly want to do. I'd want to take my family places.
Like, right? Because my parents are traveling more. My mom's about to retire soon.
I think I would only want to see the world with my family.
All right.
I mean, I could see the world with a girl. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But like with I don't know, having your siblings around and like seeing the same thing, you'd be like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean,
that'd be cool.
I went and had breakfast with Patch yesterday, and then he came with us to Target, and we were just fucking acting like jackasses the whole time like we usually do.
What would you do for Tiger? Buy him a real Apache?
No, I would
non-working
no.
that he can just keep in his yard.
He's got a small yard. It's just a helicopter,
and it's like
taking up so much goddamn space.
It's like a trailer.
Oh,
like you can walk around in it. I don't know how big those things are.
That'd be fucking gnarly.
It's like a small room or something. Like in a little studio.
I'd probably buy him.
Get back. He saw recording his cover album of the Beatles.
I'd buy him
make Tiger make
collectibles.
Music.
I'd buy him collectibles and shit like that.
Okay.
He's.
He's a big old turbo nerd.
He's a turbo nerd, bro.
He's a turbo
nerd. I'd buy him stuff like that.
The biggest nerds collect.
Yeah.
He would be into that.
He'd be down as fuck.
You should get him like Lego toys.
Oh, he's got plenty. He used to buy like bulk Star Wars action figures, like clones and stuff, and then he would paint them and customize his own like units and stuff and shit like that.
Get those too?
Yeah, he was a nerd like that.
Damn, big old nerd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get him into making music.
He's just making music. Yeah, I'd probably buy Patch like,
studio.
Guitars.
Studio time. That's what I would do with my money.
Vehicle stuff, yeah.
As soon as I had like money to spend, I'd make your brother make an album.
Yeah, I still want to.
I'd pay him.
I want to take him and
I think he'd do it for 10 G's. Don't tell him that. I think he'd do it for 10 G's.
Yeah, I
think he's that simple.
10 G's?
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah.
He'd be like, I'm down.
Yeah, he's like, you can give me 10 G's.
I think we could be like $1,000, dude. 5-song EP. He's like, I'm down.
Yeah.
He's like, I could make more than that working on the weekend.
Yeah, but that'd be so cheap. Yeah. And then we just take all the
money. Yeah. We own all the rights to his
music.
We
give him 25%.
No, we just own all the rights to the music.
Yeah.
We just swindle him.
I feel. And then once he finds out the swindle, we immediately give him full right. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we just decided to give it back to him. Keep it cool.
We actually wanted to see how long
mess up it would take him.
Because he was still working the whole time. Yeah. We were just collecting all of it.
Exactly.
We just wanted to see how much he would do. It was like 10 years of him working still. He could have been living off the royalties we're living on.
We're living off of his royalties. He's just working his ass off. We're just telling him about all like the vacations we've been on.
We're laughing at him.
Yeah.
Secretly.
They're like, hey, man, you're going to need to take some time off work. We got a festival we need you to play. He's like, cool. Are they going to pay me this time? Nah, they didn't say anything about paying you. You know how it goes. We make the money. We're the managers.
He's at like 5,000 capacity, theaters.
He's selling out the Rialto.
Yeah, selling out the Rialto, and he's like not seeing any money.
Oh,
we're just like, dude, this is how it starts.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're just getting stage time.
You just
you're getting paid in experience. I hated hearing that, and I don't think anyone ever directly said, it's experience. That's just kind of like the outlook you look on it. You're like, I'm not making any money playing this show, but at least I'm getting stage time, experience, performing. And then you start making money for venues, and it's like, yo, give me a fucking cut of that cheddar, doggy. That's how you say it to the promoter. You walk up to me, you're like, hey, give me a cut of that cheddar, doggy. You guys sound like
a hot dog
from New York. Give me a cut of that cheddar, doggy. Hey, doggy, give me a cut of that cheddar.
What kind of doggy?
A wiener dog. Because when you say, give me a cut of that.
It's not called wiener dog, though.
What are they called?
I don't know, something German.
No.
A Dachshund?
A Dachshund?
A Dachshund?
I don't know.
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho, my soup is cold. I have to pee so fucking bad.
Oh, we'll be right back after this PBS message.
No, we're going to end this episode pretty soon because I got a leak. This was a good episode.
This was good. I liked it.
I mean, it's shorter than usual.
No, I mean...
We're almost at 40 minutes, but...
Nixon's still here.
He hasn't been making much of an appearance as usual.
You think they'll start they should bring back the latex mask, because we need Oppenheimer ones. You saw Oppenheimer?
I haven't seen any. I didn't see Barbie. I didn't see Oppenheimer.
Oh, I thought you saw Oppenheimer.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you just know about the sex scene.
I heard about it.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Florence Pugh.
Who was that
She's a
freak?
great
Who told
actress.
Who told you about that?
You did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you about
You're
it.
like, dude, check out this footage I filmed on my
Oh,
phone,
shit, that's crazy.
phone during the movie.
He said it was mandatory for the movie, but I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Once I heard that, it kind of made me not want to watch the movie.
Yeah, but
Because I'm just like,
well,
it's
well,
about a serious bomb that exploded. I mean, it's no joke. Like, that movie should be like The Passion of the Christ, you know? Like,
that movie,
taken super seriously.
Why was Passion of the Christ supposed to be taken seriously?
Because
Christians
only to Christians, not to everyone. Just
Yeah.
like the people who are watching it religiously. You know, you're not really supposed to watch that film either.
We're not supposed to watch it?
Yeah, I felt like it should have been so controversial that like you shouldn't want to watch it.
I don't give a shit about Passion of the Christ. Never seen it. I heard it's crazy.
That's why I don't give a fuck about Oppenheimer. Feel the same way about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your Oppenheimer's your new Passion of the
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
You're gonna die on the cross for this one, huh?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well.
As long as it's not a bomb.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. This
You
is
know
Let the Freak Speak.
the bomb killed more people in the aftermath than
Then Jesus killed.
the actual initial like hit.
Okay. You know I still have to pee really badly.
Well, dude, I'm just trying to tell you it's very serious.
We shouldn't be laughing about Oppenheimer.
No.
And we definitely shouldn't be watching it right after we watch Barbie.
Hey man, he gave us the weapon to kill ourselves. You don't think that's
Yeah,
serious?
he changed the world.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I would beg to defer.
Oh, so now you got opinions.
Yeah, I also have a bladder full of urine.
Bladder full of pee, and you got some opinions.
Trying to end this episode.
Okay.
This is Let the Freak Speak. Thanks for listening to America's least favorite podcast.
Catch us on all platforms. We come out with an episode every Friday. I'm Nicholas Valenzuela, taking the counterculture to new lows. Nathaniel Lopez, morons of absurdity.
Masters of Obscurity.
And
Winging it harder than ever.
Winging it harder than ever.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Let the Freak Speak and at 85SIX31. Have a good Friday, good weekend, good life. See you next